These are the 5 things I wish I knew before I started sewing. Number 1, sewing is expensive, but it doesn't have to be. When I first started sewing, I bought everything from craft stores for full price. But then I found thrift stores had the same materials I needed, and I could find them for much cheaper. For example, I bought a variety pack of thread from a craft store for around $30. But since then, I've found multiple grab bags of thread for around $2 to $5 a piece while thrifting. Same thing for needles. I first stocked up on packs of needles at the craft store, paying $4 a pack. And later, I found a set of 4 packs of needles for $2 at the thrift. So that's like 25 cents a piece. I could list a bunch of other stuff that I spent too much on and could have saved, but I think you get the gist. Thrifting for supplies like this has been a really fun adventure for me. I don't always get exactly what I need or different than I expect, but I'm often surprised at what I do find. And it's a great way to save a fair chunk of change. And even cheaper than all of that stuff is liking this video and subscribing to my channel.
Nice!
Okay, number 2 of things I wish I knew before I started sewing is how hard it can be to cut straight lines. Instead of just freehanding it from the beginning, I wish I knew about rotary wheels. They really help to cut straight lines. You have a nice view from above and can really see where you're going in comparison to where you are on the fabric. And even using a ruler to help guide you. Those can all help cut straighter lines. And then once you have straight lines, it's a lot easier to sew along those and keep your hems, your sewing lines a lot straighter. Number 3 is that I wish I had learned how to not have wavy rolled hems. Similar to the issue of having uneven edges, when I would finish off a piece of clothing, I would just jump in and try to hem the edge, and rolling the fold over right before it went under the sewing machine. But really what would have helped me is if I had lined up the fabric before, pinned it to keep it straight, and then just follow those pin lines as it went through the machine. Number 4. So this is actually something that I think I did right and I wanted to share with you all, and that is to practice sewing every day. I had some dedicated scrap fabric, and every day I would sit at my sewing machine and just mess around with stitches, practice sewing straight lines, turning, and even adding a buttonhole. And those practice runs turned into little mini projects, like this little eyeglass holder. I use it to carry my eyeglasses when I go into the office. And this little baggie I use to hold my fabric clips. I remember feeling the little baby steps of growth when I didn't know what I was doing, tried something out, and saw it come together. Alright, so number 5 of things I wish I knew before I started sewing. Try starting with non-clothes projects first, like a tote bag or maybe little fabric coasters. Clothes can be really tricky considering the 3D nature and wanting them to fit your body in the right way. So I'd say start with a small project, gain your confidence, and then when you're ready, try a thrift flip or making an alteration to your clothes to test the waters and see how it goes. One last bonus tip for those who've stuck around. I wish that I had started earlier. I know it's a little cheesy, but sewing has been such a cool world to enter. There are so many creative people to inspire you, a high ceiling of knowledge to work towards, and a deep feeling of satisfaction when you make something. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Bye!